Hey, what's going on, everybody? Panic roll. This is Bone Nasher 01, and welcome back to Hogwarts. Let's see what she
Samantha,
wants.
is everything all
Samantha.
right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning, and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Do I want to know?
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb, and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Sounds
Thank you for
easy.
your help. My family is indebted to you.
But of course we shall help our friends.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Probably not.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start. Revelio. Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Interesting.
Revelio.
Apologies, trying to remember how to play this game. It's been a few
Lumos.
weeks.
A troll? You can't be serious.
Easy.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Crucial. Imperio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
The vaulting's very weird. Very weird. Sometimes it doesn't want to work.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants. Revelio. Revelio.
Fun.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Did it? Alrighty then. Can I fast travel way in here? That'd be lit. Absolutely not.
Revelio.
Now we can fast travel.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse. I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
Elated.
Thank you again for what you did.
But of course, friend. Let's see here. Go sell all the less than adequate stuff. And then get these main missions going.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
That was so long ago, my guy.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. It's you? Oh, my sincerest gratitude. You
A
brave
true
soul.
patron of the arts. I think the drum improves the timbre. Wouldn't you agree?
I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, I'm stuck on the ceiling.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
We'll see how the
After
stealth
you.
goes.
We must remain unseen. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
If only I could get my hands on...
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Patricius Totalis.
Feel as though I'm not alone.
Over here!
Leviosa.
Imperial!
Crucio.
Revelio!
Well, stealth has been compromised, but we're good.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Patricius Totalis.
Who is it? What's that? Who's there? Well, something made a sound. Must have been me.
Patricius Totalis.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that
Revelio.
was relatively fun.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio.
So far, so good.
I didn't touch.
For better or for worse, we're in. It's Totalis.
All of them.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo.
Well, hell. Forgot to sprint on that one.
Confringo.
Whatever, bro. See, this is what I mean. The vaulting and grappling on this game is so weird.
Confringo.
This is unreal.
Confringo.
Fuck this shit, I got magic. Yeah, there's no chest over there I can take. Oh well, I guess I don't need that.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Aha! Oh, that was a close one. I don't like it.
I don't
do
see
not
any
like it.
goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider
Lumos.
to prey on.
Why is it grass you are?
Confringo.
I won't rest until
Bombarda.
We're here to see this.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I will make you.
How many Rangox loyalists are in here?
Too many.
Good
They
stuff.
definitely think there's something here they want. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Good pun. Good pun.
Confringo!
That bridge has seen better days.
Repair. Revelio.
Ruh-roh.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Bombard. Confringo. Defender. Imperio. Cruise. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus.
We've rid the world of
Revelio.
the spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
I just think it's so funny. I just like aggressively fell down that cliff. Oh my goodness.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists.
Confringo.
Lumos. Lumos.
Ruh-roh, that's not what I meant to do. Ooh.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. Revelio.
Welcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I know I heard something. Aha! I will make you pay. I won't rest.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Imperium.
Crucial.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
Crucial.
Bombarda. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Rebellion. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Crucial.
Imperium. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Symbol. Above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Gonna have to fix that real quick. Destroy. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels
Lumos.
odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably
then.
assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Easy.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Why are you still following me
hope
around
Professor
then?
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive
Stop
than the
following me,
last.
Sebastian.
Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Leave me alone. Why can I not leave? Wait. Oh, I have to... Gotcha. Gotcha.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. And in fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Revelio.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your... Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this right.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls,
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again.
Yes, Quidditch,
it is
yes.
not too
Yes.
late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
People is the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You
Nonsense.
cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course. I,
Master does remember it.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
See what else we can get up to.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Oh wow, I've already done it. That's hilarious. Okay.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means, for me and for Hogwarts.
absolutely play some Summoner's Court. Let's do this. Here we go, gang. Let me save my game. How do I do that? Excuse me. Apologies. I do not recall. Aha!
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then
You're
may
on.
the best summoner win.
Hang on. Let me put on my good gloves, head ass. What are... Those look pretty solid, though. Bedded up. Let me equip this and fix it. Reset. There you go. I'm ready.
Accio!
Okay.
Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Alright.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
No way. Oop.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Checkmate, motherfucker. Man, whatever, man. That thing should be bouncing off of that. Get out of here. It's cheap. Cheap.
Nice technique.
Thanks. Thanks. Get demolished this time. Where's all that smack talking now, huh?
Precisely as planned.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Soak in it. Soak in it. It's what you deserve. This is what you get for smack talking, man. This is why you don't do that.
Nice technique. Well, you are good.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Appreciate that.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose
One of
I
you
could
guys.
try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
We'll see. We'll see about that. Can only be one. See what she has to say.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage sorcery. Can't trust the young.
It's not like her to forget.
I don't remember who came before him.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is.
Revelio.
She did make it home safely. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
We're back to give you your eggs.
Sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way.
I don't see how.
Revelio.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I wonder how many they brought to camp.
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Oh my god, that was...
Revelio. There she is again. She's breathtaking. From a distance.
Going for that, I'll be back.
What's your step?
I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
Just gonna ignore that.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her. And from a distance, we probably... Exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Revelio. What's your step?
Raphorn.
Or just raring for a fight?
Oh my goodness. I wish there were more things that I didn't care to just discard.
Revelio.
Quiet, what was that?
She knows.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Revelio.
Jeez Louise. Just trying to do the right thing here, and that's what I get. Okay.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Son of a bitch. I mean, I can understand, but God, man. Give me a break, man. Just trying to return your egg. You gotta kill me first.
Well, there's no turning back now. Over here! Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to...
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
Was she supposed to be throwing out
me.
one fireball per, and I was just unlucky and she was spamming the shit out of it? Is that what's going on here? Oh my god, all these things I have to discard. I'm trying to keep some of them because I don't know. Terrible.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Accio. Rebellion.
More gear. Mm-mm. I'm tired. Very tired of going back and forth. Alright, now I can get out of here. Would have been my head.
Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant. Repair all.
Sometimes the character just looks so constipated, bro.
There's the nest. We're
Revelio.
almost there.
Just want to aggro dragon.
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Bro, she's crazy. She was gonna touch it.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Alrighty.
House elves and wizards.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I
Bet
feel
I've been
I'm
waiting for
almost
this.
there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Can't imagine.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
My advice when dealing with underwater.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Alright guys, this has been a pretty long and fruitful video. There's so much content in this game, just so many hours of gameplay. I love it. Anyway, it's been good. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Catch you in the next one.